It was like this, and you just shot a two-handed shot. You didn't shoot with your one hand.
Ah, yes, the two-handed set shot. It's been out of the game a long, long time. But back in the early 50s, SU's Mel Besdin could really knock him down from the perimeter, like the night in Archbold, when his record-setting bombs lit up 17th-ranked Niagara for 31 points. And if you fouled him, there was a price to pay at the free throw line.
Foul shooting, I took great pride in. And there was, like at Colgate, I think I made 15 out of 16. And I don't know, Penn State, 12 out of 12.
Mel marvels at today's athletes.
They're in the weight room. We weren't allowed to go in the weight room. If they caught us in the weight room, we'd have to take laps because they didn't want us to ruin our shooting, with getting their arms. That's the way it was then.
And dunking was strictly for swimming.
You would bend the rim, and then they would have to stop the game and change the rim. There were no flexible rims.
He grew up right down the hill from Syracuse University in the Jewish neighborhood of the 15th Ward. His game progressed from the Cedar Street Jewish Community Center to Central High, out to Manlius Military Academy, and finally Syracuse University, where Coach Mark Gooley was delighted to have his 6'2" forward phenom in the lineup.
I had a tough coach, but he played me in every game. I never missed a game, and he played me. We had pretty good teams, and we weren't great, but we played, and we went all over to play.
Mel says one of his greatest thrills was performing in Madison Square Garden.
And I said, this is wonderful. And then I went to practice, and I'm dribbling the ball, and all of a sudden, there's dead spots all over this court. This is not a very good court, but it was Madison Square Garden.
His biggest challenge was always playing Colgate in Hamilton.
The night before, I would never sleep because it was a nightmare. I would come on the court with the team, and they'd wave their handkerchiefs, Melvin, Melvin. And then I'd take the ball out of bounds on the side, and they would pull the hair on my legs, and then they'd sit in the back of the basket. They had like posts back there, and I'd be taking a foul shot, and I'd see the basket moving a little back, and what the hell's going on here? I had to overcome that.
However, one night the Orangemen got their revenge in Hamilton.
And the buzzer goes off, and we win. And I took the ball, and I threw it in the stands, and I made a gesture, which I won't describe what it was. I won't describe. And I walked off a happy man.
Coach Gooley knew he could always count on Mel in the clutch. Even now, so many years later, a buzzer beater against Cornell still resonates. Mel was trapped on the perimeter and wearing the big red defenders. In desperation, he let the two-hander fly from way, way outside. But the shot was high and wide, and it looked like lights out for the Orange, when suddenly...
And all of a sudden, it seemed to me the ball curved, and it goes in the basket. And I say, what happened? And everybody's jumping, and the buzzer goes off. It was fun. It was always a lot of fun.
Yep. Mel Besdin just keeps rolling along.